Hello, Dream It, Achieve It family. Hello, guys. A very warm welcome. Welcome to another fantastic, and of course, you already know it's an exciting episode of Dream It, Achieve It because our love for entrepreneurship is unending, guys. It gives us so much pleasure to be working with people that are also people that are thinking about entrepreneurship and how to better themselves. So today is a special day, of course, because we are on location in Manzini, guys, here to meet up with the managing director with Startup Grind Manzini chapter. About this independent large startup community lapho khona they have entrepreneurs in the program, inspiring them, educating them and connecting them, and also they get to stand the chance of getting investors for their business, and they get to learn so much about businesses. So today we're here to meet up with Spio Lushaba, Lloyd Director Manzini chapter, about this large independent community. What do people do in this organization, or should I say a program, and also the benefits of being enrolled here. Because we love entrepreneurship, we love seeing people that are in business grow. So here to plug you guys and here to find out more about Startup Grind Eswatini Manzini chapter ukuthi bona babhizi ngani. Can you just briefly introduce yourself, Njogutis Pyongbani, and how did you get to being, the director of Startup Grind Manzini?
Okay, thank you so much, Noma. My name is Sipio Lushaba, and I'm 32 years old.
Yes.
Bred in Matapa.
Okay.
And I went to high school at Manzini Nazarene.
Okay.
And then I also went to Prolani, and then I went to Limpopo University.
Oh.
And then in the beginning of 2023, I went to a program called the Young Leadership the Young African Leadership Initiative,
Okay.
which was held in Midrand.
Okay.
We were taught about how to be an effective leader.
Okay.
So basically, we were equipped on ways of being good leaders.
Yes.
Succeeding in the different industries that we are in.
Okay.
So I saw a post. I've been following Startup Grind for a very long time.
All right.
Her name, the chapter director was Bethla Sitoli.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw at some point that she was leaving Startup Grind.
Okay.
There was an opportunity for people to actually join.
Mm-hmm.
I liked what she was doing, creating the community of young business people.
Yes.
And I also wanted to do the same here in Manzini.
Okay.
So I applied and I went through the processes of the training.
Yes.
And I was given a certificate for being a director in the Manzini chapter.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm so passionate about creating a community of people
Mm-hmm.
who are like-minded, business-wise, entrepreneurship-wise, supporting those people.
Yes.
Entrepreneurial journey.
Yeah. That's very beautiful to hear. Well spoken indeed. So can you tell us more about Startup Grind? Guti, Startup Grind Gwendiwani Corner. What is it that you guys do? And when did it start? If you have an idea, because in Yate Loguti you said there are over 600 chapters globally. So can you tell me more about this initiative?
Okay, Startup Grind is an independent global community of entrepreneurs and startups.
Yes.
With a reach of about 3 million, more than 3 million.
Okay.
Which is more than 3 million startups and entrepreneurs all over the world. 600 chapters in more than 125 countries.
Mm-hmm.
So it is a community that is supportive enough to the startups, because members have an opportunity to actually get benefits which are only catered for members as those who are interested in starting their businesses. Mm-hmm. I can't really trace the origins, but I think around 2010.
Yes. Yes.
I would first like to start with our values.
Yes.
We believe in giving more than taking.
Yes.
We believe in making friends instead of connection. Mm-hmm. We believe in helping others first before you can help yourself. Okay. So people who are members at Startup Grind,
mm-hmm.
The global community,
mm-hmm.
they have an opportunity to have access to funding.
Mm-hmm.
They have an opportunity to have access to mentorship, mm-hmm. and other global events that are happening virtually as well as physically. for that are happening through Startup Grind.
Okay.
So what we do is that we create a platform with events whereby they will be empowered. We have different kind of events that we do at Startup Grind.
Yes.
One being a fireside chat, which is
Yes.
almost similar to what we are doing with an audience.
Yes.
And the other one being a panel discussion with 3 or 4 experts in their field,
Okay.
talking on one subject that is business based, and then the other one being a startup competition where startups actually present their ideas and get to win prizes through with judges that will be able to judge if the idea is successful or not.
Why do you feel like this initiative is important in terms of helping young people?
You know, one thing you should know about entrepreneurship or business is that it gets lonely if you do not have support,
Yeah.
or guidance.
Yeah.
So if we have a community of other like-minded entrepreneurs who share their stories, we'll be able to share resources as well on
Yes.
to other young people. Some of them will be able to create connections
Yes.
during these events, and they will be able to get possibility of getting funding
Okay.
once they become members, Startup Grind members. It is another way that will propel or develop young entrepreneurs, young business owners.
Yes.
And it will encourage them in their journey and support and nurture them in their journey towards success in businesses and in different industries in Eswatini and Manzini as well.
Yeah. Beautiful stuff. Speaking about entrepreneurship and having a business, it wouldn't make sense, director, when man's in the chapter with Startup Grind, abe bete business yakhe, you know, like ayendago. So I also know that you are the managing director of a clothing brand called Yahweh, which you are wearing today. So can you just briefly tell us more about that? Ukuthi yona le business, wayiqala nini and what exactly does it do?
Okay, if business, the design was done, I think like December.
Okay.
And,
2022.
2022.
Okay. All right.
So reason behind to work on the design.
Yes.
I felt like the heavenly agenda I push
Yes.
in industry, especially business.
Yes.
The people my Christians. As far as business is concerned.
Yes.
And the Bible says we should have dominion.
Yes.
So it's me pushing the heavenly agenda and making sure we see in my business because this is the first business because I also have another business they are with Ematuba Army.
Yes.
Which is Toxi Wellness, a mental health company.
Okay.
They are in startup funding.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is one of the ways of me saying we would have dominion as Bangla.
Yes.
Because I also pray for the brand, pray for the people who wear the brand.
Yes.
And as far as opportunities are concerned and protection is concerned.
Okay.
So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I started the brand. And then I asked one of my colleagues to actually do the design. Yeah.
Okay, so it's a design for people that are Christians and for people that are aspiring to be Christians because now apparently. So can you tell me more about, the different clothing, probably like ngatin, do you have shorts? Do you have, sweaters? Like tell me more about it because I can definitely see that t-shirts are part of the things that you have with your clothing brand. So what else is there? Do you have dresses maybe?
We have my sweaters, my sweatpants, and my summer shorts, summer shirts, t-shirts, different designs. And
okay.
My dresses, my t-shirt dresses. But we only have designs, my t-shirt dresses, my dresses.
Okay.
So yeah, And also on the other part, ukuthi interest ngibone ibuya from everyone, nabama Christians, Christians.
Yeah.
They generally love and the clothing that we do, and bayasho ukuthi there's something different about it.
Yeah. That's pretty amazing to hear. So, I was speaking about, your business as, the clothing brand that we're just talking about called Yahweh. What are your dreams about it? Because you have to go to the startup grind that we are currently working on, you are currently working on also, and then you also have a business. So, what is it that you're hoping to, accomplish with your business? Le clothing brand Yahweh. Yes.
Because currently I was approached by So Fresh Oshu.
Okay.
It's an exclusive boutique, it's Oshu.
Okay.
But they want to have some of my things or some of the things that I wear. Because we on Instagram and social media.
Yes.
So we have our clothing there, basically store. So I also want to have my own store. Like in the ngifane nalama brands lapho in South Africa.
Yes.
Both BBM.
Yes.
Nabanetitolo tabo. Nesitolo sami, not only in Eswatini but even beyond.
Yeah.
And also to make sure ukuthi na online.
Yeah.
Abantu bakhonektenga, bakhone nasibathengile even if umuntu from as far as Japan, bakhone kuyifola lama products.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, who would you say is your target market for Le Brand Yahweh? Is it the young people? Is it also the old? Nomanje is just, not in a brand that just caters for young people only, because they are to go to Snabo Magebefu, Nomanabo Koko Befu. So, who would you say is your target market or audience for Le Timpasha Le Clotendago? Anyone can rock them, or it's limited edition to a specific, age group here, bang.
At first it was for young people.
Yeah.
But then approach abomake bebamfana bathi bafuna bobamfa babo.
Yeah.
So we're now doing bobamfana.
Okay.
Approach abantu laba lasibakhulile lasibabadala bathi now bawafuna lama t-shirts, bawafuna ama dresses.
Yes.
So yeah, I think Nyalo say expanded, because at first it was for young people. We are born on generic designs. It's so funky and yeah. So
okay.
So Nyalo, we even have different designs, not only la mapapu, because there's also a meaning behind the Lokba mapapu and everything.
I want to know about it.
Because the Yahweh, it's YHWH, which represents which is the original Hebrew name of God.
Yes.
And it represents the breathing in and breathing out.
Okay.
The YH represents now breather in, and then the WH represents now
breather out. Okay.
So, there's a text in iPhone in a video that I saw. It's actually spirit sangulungu stala langa katikiti.
Yes.
So once the spirit of God comes out,
yeah.
So meaning we praise God with our breathing in and with our breathing out.
Yes.
No masinga isongwe, no masinga pamzitanda, no masinga shabeli, hallelujah. We are still praising God.
Okay.
So the lamapapu and then the life, the nature, it represents life.
Yes.
And it represents the presence of God in human form.
Yes.
People's lives.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. I think it's very important for people when we're speaking about brands, Gutiba understand the story behind it. We always advocate Gutiba for, support our local entrepreneurs, people that are actually in businesses. But it's very important because it gives them the message. Gutina batenga le brand yakho kahle kahle, batenga ini, baya understand yini. So it's very important that we also understand the story behind your brand, right? So I just wanna, just get any words of wisdom, that you'd give to people that are sitting and watching and thinking, I want to start a business. I want to be a part of Startup Grind as well. I want to be that guy. I actually want to make a difference at home. I want to make a difference in my community. What would you say to a young person, or actually to a young adult, nomang bani, nomang mage, nomang babe lofuna lokwenda ishintsho empilweni yakhe ukuthi akhone ukuphilisa aqale ibhizinisi, or else abe a part of the program that you guys have? What would you say to someone who's watching and thinking that I want to be that person?
I think the most important thing here is sexual,
Yeah.
but it is very important.
Yeah.
You have to start.
Okay.
You have to start.
Yeah.
Nangabe idea uyiva ipekubuya engqondweni yakho. Miles Monroe once said, when an idea keeps on coming into your head, it's God speaking to you to actually do that thing. So now ipekubuya le idea it's yende, you have to start.
Okay.
Understand the need.
Yes.
Because another thing that we are talking here is finally every business is a solution to a problem.
Yes.
So understand the problem and then your business will be the solution of that problem. And then understand the market here. Okay, the problem thing I solve on business now.
Okay.
Yeah, understand the target market here.
Okay.
Nale industry here.
Yes.
We understand the industry here and open a vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, open a vision.
Okay. Yeah. Have vision, understand the industry. Nguva kahle siyathemba ukuthi nebabukeli bayakuva. Now lastly, I just want to talk about ukuthi we've been talking about startup grind. Uma umfuna ofuna kujoyina startup grind lofuna kuba part of that initiative, ukhona kanjani kujoyina naye atokhona ukuthi kube netimfula kade ifundzako basachube emabhizinisi noma asayicala ibhizinisi. Can you just tell me more about the enrolling processes of being a part of startup grind?
Okay, I think the best way right now is to actually send a WhatsApp text.
Okay.
To my number, which is 7863.
Okay.
1901.
Okay.
7863 1901.
Okay.
You can also find us on Instagram, Startup Grind Manzini, and then you can also find us on Facebook.
Yes.
Which is also the Startup Grind Manzini.
Okay.
Yeah. And then that's to send a text via WhatsApp. I will send there's a presentation, a one-slide presentation.
Okay.
Then a link. You scan a link and it leads you to an application form. On membership ya Startup Grind.
Yes.
After so joinile unema benefits la ngaphela.
Okay.
Unema coupons wathole for AWS,
yes.
For Google, so many coupons ongawathola.
Okay.
Ube nenhlanhla yokuthola ekubama events virtually. Now ukhonile uye physically lama vele hlukahlukene United States nakulama chapters hlukahlukene.
Okay. Yes. All right, very well said. Asimvaleli ngaphandle ke yawe nabo bamfuma bafuna kuthenga tikipa noma ama-dress or whatever it is that they like. Bona bakuthola kuphi? Is it the same number that you just gave us right now?
It's actually the same number.
Okay.
Yeah, bangaya futhi nase So Fresh.
Okay.
Oshuk.
Yes.
Uma nje lapha eOshuk kune complex le lapha.
Okay.
Yeah, kiwengele iminyaka nale.
All right.
Yeah. Ufune So Fresh.
Okay.
So Fresh Hub.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a boutique lenema clothing brands alakangwa.
Yes.
Yeah, different items nje lakhiwe lakangwa.
Okay.
So now uhamba nje so kuma so South Africa noma songena.
Tata skipper nje.
Tata skipper. Yeah, upa right.
Okay. Siyabonga kakhulu Shems Pro ukukhulumisana nathi namuhla. And of course we don't do this just for us, but we do this to inspire young people, to inspire whoever's watching ukuthi abe nayo lenshisekela nayo ukuthi akhona ukucala ibhizinisi noma afunze ebamfini nabasebavele sebawaqalela lama-business abo rather. So it's very important that we meet with people like yourself because we get to learn so much, and we hope that someone who's watching at home is also going to learn something. So it has been a pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is the director of Startup Grind, Manzini Chapter. Labeka sichazela kabanti ke about Startup Grind ukuthi bona benta njani. Bendani kule Startup Grind sabo noma ngathi an independent, community lapho khona, young people can enroll, young people that are already in businesses and also young adults bangakhona extend their chance to win, to get investors rather, to be a part of a community. Siyathi ke ukuthi sokhulumile kabanti about the fact that there's a lot of teachings that they do, there's a lot of connections that they do. It's very important to be a part of a community. Mawusachuba business yako. And not to sound like a broken record, but he did mention that it's very important to start ute imali, to start with your savings, to start with whatever you can, so that ukhone ukuchuba business yako, ukhone kuba ngumuntu lomusha lokhona ukutiphilisa, noma ukhone kuba ngimake, noma ukhone kuba ngibabe lokhona ukulinakekela likhaya lakho. So on Dream It Achieve, we'd always like for you guys to learn something on the program. We always like for you guys to be inspired, to be motivated, because the unemployment rate in the Kingdom of Eswatini is still a challenge. And with the stories that we give you guys on a weekly basis, rather, I would love for it to be on a daily basis, but doing entrepreneurial story covers kusita kuthi nani nikhone kuba kube netimfo lentifo zako on Dream It Achieve It. And we hope that you never stop learning, we hope that you never stop dreaming, because whatever you can dream, you can definitely achieve. Until next time.